Hello and welcome to Elevated Mindset. Picture this. You sit down to work on something important, and within 5 minutes you've checked your phone 3 times, opened 4 browser tabs, and somehow ended up watching a video about penguins. Sound familiar? You're not alone. The average person checks their phone 96 times per day, and our attention spans have dropped to just 8 seconds. But what if I told you that developing unshakable focus isn't just possible, it's actually a learnable skill that could change your entire life? I'm about to share with you the exact strategies that top performers use to maintain laser-sharp focus in our hyper-connected world. These aren't feel-good theories or motivational fluff. These are battle-tested techniques backed by neuroscience research and used by everyone from Navy SEALs to Fortune 500 CEOs. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete toolkit for developing the kind of focus that separates high achievers from everyone else. But first, let's be honest about what we're up against. We're living in the most distracted era in human history. Your smartphone alone contains more entertainment than entire civilizations had access to. Social media platforms employ teams of neuroscientists and behavioral economists whose sole job is to capture and hold your attention. Every notification, every ping, every colorful icon is designed to hijack your focus and keep you scrolling, clicking, and consuming. The cost of this constant distraction is staggering. Studies show that it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to fully refocus after being interrupted. That means every time you check your phone while working, you're not just losing those few seconds, you're potentially losing half an hour of productive focus. Multiply that across your entire day, and you start to see why so many people feel like they're spinning their wheels despite being busier than ever. Here's the thing though, your brain is remarkably adaptable. Just like you can train your muscles to become stronger, you can train your attention to become more focused and resilient. The key is understanding that focus isn't about willpower or motivation. It's about creating the right conditions and practicing specific techniques that strengthen your ability to direct and sustain attention. Let's start with the foundation: your environment. Your surroundings have a massive impact on your ability to focus, yet most people completely ignore this factor. Think of your workspace as a laboratory for attention. Every item in your field of vision is either supporting your focus or undermining it. Those stacks of papers, that cluttered desk, the interesting book sitting nearby, they're all competing for your mental resources even when you're not consciously aware of them. Create what I call a focus sanctuary. This is a dedicated space that's optimized for deep work. Remove anything that isn't directly related to your current task. Put your phone in another room, or at minimum, face it down in a drawer. Close unnecessary browser tabs and applications. The goal is to eliminate what researchers call cognitive residue, the mental clutter that accumulates when your attention is divided between multiple stimuli. But environment is just the beginning. The next level is mastering your internal focus mechanisms. Here's where most people get it wrong. They think focus is about trying harder or pushing through distractions. Actually, sustainable focus is about working with your brain's natural rhythms rather than against them. Your brain operates on what scientists call ultradian rhythms, natural cycles of alertness and fatigue that occur throughout the day. Most people experience peak focus for about 90 to 120 minutes at a time, followed by a natural dip in energy and attention. Instead of fighting these cycles, you can leverage them. Schedule your most important work during your natural peak hours, which for most people is within the first few hours after waking up. During these peak periods, use what I call the single tasking protocol. Choose one task, set a timer for 45 to 90 minutes, and commit to working on nothing else during that time. No email, no phone calls, no quick checks of social media. This isn't about being productive for productivity's sake. It's about training your brain to sustain attention for extended periods without seeking external stimulation. When distractions do arise, and they will, don't fight them aggressively. Instead, acknowledge them without judgment and gently redirect your attention back to your chosen task. Think of it like training a puppy. You don't yell at the puppy when it wanders off, you simply guide it back to where it needs to be. This gentle redirection actually strengthens your focus muscle more effectively than forceful resistance. Now, let's talk about the power of intentional boredom. This might sound counterintuitive, but deliberately exposing yourself to periods of understimulation is one of the most effective ways to rebuild your focus capacity. Our brains have become addicted to constant stimulation, which makes it increasingly difficult to engage in sustained, focused work that requires patience and persistence. Try this. Spend 10 minutes each day doing absolutely nothing. No phone, no music, no podcast, no book. Just sit quietly and let your mind wander. This practice, which researchers call mind wandering, actually serves important cognitive functions. It consolidates memories, processes emotions, and strengthens the neural networks responsible for focused attention. You can also incorporate micro-boredom throughout your day. When you're waiting in line, resist the urge to check your phone. When you're walking from one place to another, leave the earbuds at home. These small moments of understimulation help reset your attention and reduce your dependence on external stimulation. The next strategy involves what neuroscientists call attention training. Just like physical exercise strengthens your muscles, specific mental exercises can strengthen your ability to focus. One of the most effective techniques is focused breathing. Set aside 10 minutes each day to focus exclusively on your breath. When your mind wanders, which it will, simply notice that it has wandered and return your attention to your breathing. This isn't meditation in the traditional sense, although it shares similarities. This is cognitive training. You're literally strengthening the neural pathways responsible for sustained attention and weakening the pathways that promote distraction and mind wandering. Another powerful technique is what I call the focus ladder. Start with short periods of focused work, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and gradually increase the duration as your attention span improves. The key is consistency rather than intensity. It's better to practice focused attention for 20 minutes every day than to attempt a 3-hour marathon session once a week. Let's address the elephant in the room: technology. You don't need to become a digital hermit to develop strong focus, but you do need to establish clear boundaries with your devices. The most successful people I know treat their relationship with technology like a strategic alliance rather than a casual friendship. How to develop unshakable focus in a distracted world. Create specific times and places for different types of technology use. Check email at designated times rather than constantly throughout the day. Use website blockers during your focus sessions. Turn off non-essential notifications. The goal isn't to eliminate technology, but to use it intentionally rather than compulsively. Here's a game-changing perspective. Treat your attention like a valuable resource that needs to be protected and allocated wisely. Every time you give your attention to something, you're making an investment. Ask yourself, is this worthy of my attention right now? Does this align with my priorities and goals? This simple question can dramatically improve your focus by making you more selective about where you direct your mental energy. The final piece of the puzzle is understanding that focus isn't a destination, it's a practice. Like physical fitness, it requires ongoing maintenance and continuous improvement. There will be days when your focus feels sharp and effortless, and there will be days when your mind feels scattered and unfocused. Both are normal parts of the process. What matters is showing up consistently and applying these techniques regardless of how you feel in the moment. Over time, you'll notice that your baseline level of focus begins to improve. Tasks that once felt impossible to complete without distraction become manageable. You'll find yourself naturally gravitating toward deeper, more meaningful work rather than superficial, busy work. The ability to focus deeply in a world full of distractions isn't just a nice-to-have skill, it's a superpower. It's what allows you to create meaningful work, build lasting relationships, and achieve goals that matter to you. In a world where everyone else is scattered and distracted, your ability to focus becomes your greatest competitive advantage. Start implementing these strategies today. Your future self will thank you for the investment you make in developing this crucial skill. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends who might benefit from these strategies. Together, we can create a supportive community focused on personal growth and effortless self-discipline. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.